So today we're doing another Townie Makeover, this time with the Pancakes family. People have really strong feelings about these two. I I mean, wow, boy do they ever have really strong feelings about these two. Either they love them or they hate them. Most people seem to love Bob and despise his wife, which I mean, okay, I guess definitely based on the descriptions that everybody's I I never really interact with them much during my gameplay. Um so I don't know really what it all is about, but people sure do get mad. Okay. So that with the height, that was just to pull him down to where I could see him. Usually when I'm doing these makeovers, I try not to change any part of their not any part of their appearance, but like I don't know, I don't change their genetics, I guess. I change hair, outfits, that kind of thing, all stuff that could be changed in real life. And I usually try to stick pretty close to the kind of style that they had going on before the makeover. This time, I did not do that. I meant to, and then it didn't happen. And they turned out looking kind of like the couple who's always hanging around at the coffee shop taking pictures with like a weirdly expensive camera, even though you know they don't have any kind of job experience or classical training related to it. That couple, that's what they end up looking like. Uh, but whatever, shush. Um, I changed his beard here, and let me tell you why. Okay, I gave him a couple piercings. I think I get rid of them in the end. I honestly don't remember. It was only towards the end of his makeover that I realized I was making him look a bit like a coworker that I have, and my bad. Did not mean to. Um, wow. Anyway, off track. What the fuck was I talking about? Damn, I don't even remember. Anyway, this time totally did not manage to keep them pretty close to the original style, and you know, sometimes things just happen the way they do, and that's just how things are. I don't have that much guy CC. Every time I do a Townie makeover with a male sim, I'm like, oh my god, I don't have any fucking anything here. Uh, so I went back and forth between a couple pairs of jeans like 90 times as if there was any major difference, really. Um, and then I think I just gave him like white sneakers and called it a day. You know, I'm not gonna make excuses here. Yeah, I am. I looked for hours for male CC and just did not find fucking anything. It's just not out there. It's like 8 different pairs of jeans and 2 or 3 shirts. It's not my fault. I'm not gonna accept responsibility for this. I'm not. Anyway, these guys' backstory seems to be that like they are not a happy couple. They have not been for a while, and it's a huge bummer. I don't know if you guys have looked at the house they live in. There are 2 bedrooms. They've got separate bedrooms. Not a good sign. And then I moved over to Eliza, that people across the board just seem to really dislike. Yeah, they just seem to really not like her. So I went back and forth a lot here. My main issue with her face and everything was that the eyelids. no one's face looks like that. The rest of it's fine. She's honestly pretty proportional, you know? Green eyes are always nice. She's doing okay. But the eyelids. So I think, yeah, I think I went with one, honestly, that kind of hid part of the eyelids. Which, you know, I did pull her eyebrows down quite a bit so she isn't constantly looking kind of like surprised in like a snotty way. I don't know how else to explain it. Okay, I usually don't give them eyelashes in the skin details section because it conflicts with the ring textures for some reason. My game is like super borked. Like, wow. After I did this makeover, I saved them and then my computer shut down and they were not saved. So it's a good thing I finished with the makeover first because that would have been pretty frustrating. And that has happened to me a couple times where I did a makeover and then it lost everything. And often I am so frustrated by this that I don't go back and redo the makeover just because I'm like, look, I've had it. That's it. But I gave her these eyelashes from the skin details section so that I could give her a pair of glasses because she has glasses. And I recently downloaded a pair that I think is extremely cute. I didn't end up using them because they didn't fit with, like, I don't know, the aesthetic, I guess. But extremely cute. You'll understand when you see them. And I went back and forth on hair a bunch. All the hairs that I was putting on her made her face look kind of strange. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I eventually went with one that I think is very, very pretty. Again, doesn't really match with her regular style, and, you know, such is fate. Sometimes we just do things, and that's how they are after that. Also, I never noticed before, but her eyebrows don't match her hair, and they were like that. That's not me. I didn't change them, they were like that. So I left them as they are. Honestly, you know, the way they do eyebrows in The Sims I find very unrealistic. Your eyebrows don't always match your hair. And I mean, okay, obviously you can change them and whatever, but I've never met anyone who dyed their eyebrows to match their purple hair. I mean, I guess if you're doing like a fantasy situation, I'm off task. What the fuck was I even saying? Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. This is the hair I also downloaded recently. I think it's very, very cute. I like how fluffy it is. I don't know, I've always, that's the thing I'm a fan of, is when your hair is kind of fluffy. But I can go with that. Instead, I went for one that we're gonna get to soon. I always spend 80 years on the hair. Every time. Sometimes I click on hairs that I know I'm not gonna use, like, just to see. And then I don't use them because I wasn't gonna use them in the first place. After this, I go back to the hair one that I already looked at. I go back and forth on these two a lot too. Just to waste time for everybody. Or maybe I didn't. See, I don't even remember what I did. I did this last night and saved it and then didn't immediately do the voiceover because it was the middle of the night and everyone was sleeping and I didn't want to make too much noise. And I've already forgotten everything that I did, so there's that. By this point in the makeover, I've forgotten what she looked like before I started it. I remember vaguely green shirt and jeans, but, or capris. See, I don't even know what she's wearing. I know she's wearing flip-flops. These are the glasses I downloaded. The little honeybee, like, are you kidding? It's so cute. It's so cute. I looked at a whole bunch of pairs of glasses and eventually went with a boring base game pair just because, I don't know, that's what I was feeling fit. I'd already gotten so excitable with everything else that I just went with. I don't remember which pair. It was really just a very simple, like, kind of rectangular lenses kind of thing. I think I went with a dark green frame. Might have just been the black frame. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm like really off task. I cannot concentrate today. I think I gave her a fair amount of makeup. I know she wasn't really wearing that much before, but I did a fair amount. And I don't usually do that, but it's okay. The other thing is her lips are very, very small. They're little. And I was hoping to find a lipstick that kind of made them look a little more defined. That was a tricky one. Sometimes when you have very small lips and you put lipstick on, it makes your lips look much smaller as opposed to larger. So I went, okay, I love the idea of heart glasses. If I needed glasses at any point in time, you know they would have heart-shaped rims. They just would. Huge fan. I actually want heart-shaped sunglasses. I have pink ones. I have several pairs of pink ones because pink is the color, but no heart-shaped ones. Okay, the shade I went with is one that I just downloaded. And I downloaded it because of the first swatch that it has, which is like kind of a little like star constellation type deal, but I went with a green one for her. I think this one. Yeah, this one I think is what I went with. But I did look at some others, I think. Yeah, that's the swatch I downloaded it for. Really into star stuff lately. Space, constellations, everything. I wanted her to have high-waisted pants, but I wasn't sure, because these are the ones that I went for, because I think they're pretty cool. I've really been into this style lately with the kind of loose-fitted, high-waisted, rolled cuffs. For a while I just kind of wasn't really into it, but I've grown to appreciate it in a way that I did not before. I can't remember what shoes I gave her. Oh no, I can. Hang on. They were the ones that were kind of like these, but have the colored thing along the bottom. You guys know which ones I mean? Anyway. That is honestly just about the end of this makeover. I wanted to have... Okay. So the thumbnail, hopefully, is one that I made because I spent a fair amount of time trying to get it to look the way I wanted it to. You can't really tell. It's not super fancy or anything, but it took a fair amount of time for me. And I wanted a couple more pictures like that, but I couldn't. My computer just was not cooperating last night, so there was really only one option in the end there. And so instead of doing more screenshots like that, I just have the regular ones towards the end, you know, with everybody posing on their own. Realized that I don't have a lot of poses that look normal for guys. This is the part where I would try to figure out lipsticks for her. So that one, obviously, not so much. But I can't remember. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one I went with in the end. I really like that swatch, honestly. I think it's a pretty cool one. Yeah, that really glossy one, huh? Not her look. Sorry, Eliza. I looked at this one a little bit, but it just wasn't really exciting. See, it just makes her lips look so tiny. But yeah, this is the one I went for. Although I did go back and forth several times. Just because it wasn't looking how I wanted it to. But eventually I gave up. And that is her makeover, and here we go into screenshots. I didn't take the piercings out. I thought I did. Anyway, there's Bob, and yeah, you know, whatever. And here's Eliza. I gave her pink nails because she deserves it. It's what she deserves. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.